the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, he tosses it back. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Powers through the tackle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. I think the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And he's got his man open downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at midfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking for a gap. It's Luna. Powerful running into the secondary. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's found some room with the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down and 10 now. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap, it's Luna. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And the Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Luna. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Crucial third down play right here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Same tailback, another carry. Ball carrier tackled there. Here's the second down play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Colorado. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship and put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And here's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the off.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, and he played it perfectly, read the football and made the interception.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One more play before they head to the locker room. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He shreds the tackle. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll down this punt near the 45. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout for Iowa State.
Getting set. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The Cyclones are in the red zone now. Tailback takes the handoff again. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? Bites off a defender. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Catch made on the right side. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Running play called on third and short. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
PET is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaking through defenders. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch? They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, Colorado. Wills his way to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They'll try the right here. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense brings him down. Third down coming up after that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. You kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They call the counter play here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The Cyclones are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions.